Hello, I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I'm sure you guys are itching to get this chest working, and today we're going to do just that. We're going to start scripting this to make it wonderful. So let's get going. First things first, let's position this here so we have a proper chest. We don't need it there, but it looks a lot better. And I'm going to hold Alt, select the root part, and oh yes, right click here. Right clicking there selects the model, so we're just gonna have to do it through the Explorer here. Right click, insert object, and I need a click detector. Here we go. Right there, perfect. And now we have our animation controller, and we actually have some animations here, so I'm gonna delete. We already have them. But I'm going to show you where we get them really quickly. So normally, you go to Roblox, you go to your Develop tab up here, and then once that loads, you're going to go to your animations right here, and then it'll give you a list of all your animations. Let's say we want to get the chest opening. We'll go to there, and we get this number right here. So we copy that number, go back to Studio, get our opening animation, and put our ID here. These here, you right click on your animation controller, insert, and these animation. That's what these are. So we've got animations, class name animation there inside the animation controller. That's just how I'm going to set this up for this as a way to store them. You could also get them using scripting, but I'm just going to put them here. And we're going to need a script. So let's insert object, script, perfect. And we'll name this chest script. Let's name it reward chest. Yeah, just chest script. Or we'll add reward. There we go. Okay. Empty script right now, but that's going to change soon. Let's do local lid. Actually, let's do local anim controller. I just use anim instead of animation, just because it's shorter. And that is script.parent.animation controller. So we're going to go script. We're going to tell it script here, get the parent, and then jump down to this right here, which is in there. And so that's that. And then we're gonna have to set up local opening animation equals anim controller dot opening animation local open. Let's just copy a bunch of this because I'm going to use this a couple times. And we'll make this one closing. We'll make this open. And what I'm doing right now is I have to. So I'm getting all of these animations, just collecting them together. This is our controller here. So here's our animation controller. I'm getting all of these specifically so I can reference them easily. And then we're going to do this local opening anim, because this is what we're going to call later, equals. So we're going to get the controller, load animation, I believe it is. We can double check that. We can go animation controller, and yes, load animation, and then go here, we'll do the opening animation like that. So what this does is we have our controller and we have the animations that we've made, and this is creating a variable that we're telling we're saying animation controller, I want you to load this particular animation that I'm going to give you, and then you're going to give me this variable basically that we can call and tell you to play that animation. It gives us a special forget what it's called, animation track is what it is that we can play. So we're going to do open anim, and then we got to do this for opening, and we got to do one more for closing. And that's going to be closing, load, closing, and oh, that is double ing in it. There we go. Okay, so now we got all of those, and those are all loaded and ready for us. So we're gonna go, one more thing we're gonna do, local root, script.parent.root part, oops, root. Then we're gonna go root.click detector. So we're gonna get to click detector dot mouse click connect function, and this is gonna go. Whenever you need help, the wiki is a great resource. So we could go to the click detector, and this is going to give us information. This is a function that we can call. I believe it's here. No, it's here. Here it is, an event. Mouse clicked. Mouse click, and we can click on that, and it'll give us an example of how we can use it. Click detector mouse click connect function, and this here is actually outdated. I believe it should be capitalized, but it'll still work if you use a lowercase. And then function, and if we wanted, we could put player. We could put a variable in here, and this would give us the player, but we don't need that. Actually, we will. So we'll save it. We need it later, so we know who clicked on the our chest, so we can pop up their GUI and all of that. But right now, we're dealing with the animations. So he clicks it, and then we're going to do one more. Let's do local open is false, local moving equals false. So these are, I'm going to use these variables to know whether our chest is open or closed, and whether we're busy playing an opening or closing animation. So we're going to do if not open, then opening anim, we're going to colon play, and then opening anim dot keyframe reached. So if you watched the previous videos, you'll know that I named the lost keyframe end, and so what we're gonna do is check if we got to the end, then play. Let's do open anim play. So what this is going to do is, if it's not open, then moving is true. So we're moving. We're going to play the opening animation, and we're going to wait. This is going to every time one of the keyframes that we created is reached, it checks the name. Well, it basically fires this function and sends the name of that keyframe, and we're checking if the keyframe's name is end, then we know that the opening animation has ended, and we can now play the animation to keep it open. So if that, then moving is false, and open equals true. So if not open, else if moving, if not open and not moving, else if we're not moving then, so we don't need to check if it is open, because we know if it's not open, it is open. So then we're going to, this is just going to be for testing purposes. I'm just going to have it so we can click to close and open it, or open and close. Then we're going to moving equals true, and then moving equals false, open equals false, and I want the closing anim play, and then let's see here, let's do animation track. And events, and it has a stopped event here. So let's do play, repeat, wait, let's actually, we'll just do this. And we'll do closing anim dot stopped connect function, and there we go. That means, because we're making a little function here, so we got to make sure that these brackets line up with these, and there we go. And will admit I'm not a professional scripter, but I'm gonna do my best here to show you guys how to do this. So let's try this. Let's save. Well, we won't save it quite yet. We'll just say published Roblox. Cool. And then let's test this actually. That's anchored and everything. So, well, let me show you how to test it here. We'll go to test and play right there. It'll have us come in, and here we go. Sweet. Keyframe reached. Oh, I think I know. So I've got my output here. This is from demo script. That's a different script than what we've got. Where is that one? I think it's in, nope, hold on. That's going to tell us script servers. So that's in here, demo script. We can just deactivate that so we get no error. And the reward chest script keyframe reached, that I believe has to be lowercase f. Let's try this again. Cool. So there we go. It opens, we can click it, and it'll close. And what we may need to do is, let's see, opening anim play. Actually, let me just check what it's doing there, because what it does, so it opens fine, sits there, great. Then we're going to close it. I know. So the let me check. Workspace is filtering enabled. So what's going on is the opening animation, the one, not the opening, the open animation, the one that keeps our chest open, is looped. So it'll try and keep it open constantly. And what's happening is we're playing the closing animation and it's playing it, but as soon as the closing animation stops, the open animation is still playing, and so the chest wants to open back up again. So when we do this, we're going to say, we're going to play this one, and then we're going to open anim stop. go. So let's test this, and I'm using hotkeys to test this, to jump into test quickly. So that's great. Pop it closed. Perfect. And if you watch the video on how I made the animations, you'll notice some of the small things, like the latch ends up swinging and then knocking at the end. In the beginning it kind of pops up and then lifts all the way. So there we go. This is looking great so far. We've got our chest, we've got it animated, we've got it rigged, we've got it animated, and now we've scripted it so that it opens and closes. So we know all of our script works there. And then the next step now is that we have cash. We actually do have cash that we can get over here. So the next step would be, we're going to click on this, and instead of just opening right away, we want to pop up a GUI that says, hey, you know, do you want to buy this for so much money from here? And so that's what we're going to do next, is work on that. So yeah, that's where we're going. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will be posting all of this code once this is done. So you can go back and look through the code, see how I did it, or if for some reason you just want to wait and see all of this, or if you just want to see it when it's done, you'll have that. So until next time, have a great day, and I'll see you later.